Happy Zimbabwean winter.
Yes. It's been really cold the last couple of days. Hope you've been keeping warm.
Freezing.
Yeah,
and it's
so
hence
crazy.
all the layers and stuff.
Yes, gotta keep warm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So today we're going to talk about intentional workouts, like working out intentionally.
Yeah. So, in conversations we've had with a couple of friends, they'll talk about activities that they do as part of their weekly schedule, be it some gardening, be it helping, like say pack chairs into a truck or whatever. And they will call that exercise. And we want to kind of address that today with regards to, exercise geared towards specific goals or outcomes. And the question is that type of activity, playing with kids, gardening, doing chores, would we consider that as exercise?
Personally, I won't. I remember I went to speak to some ladies in Harare, and a lot of them were like, but if I do some garden work, isn't it exercise? And you hear it a lot, though.
Yeah,
hear
you
it,
do.
Especially like if you're doing like nonchalant kind of things, like someone is going up the steps, like to go to their office, and they're like,
yes,
I've done my workout for the day.
Yes.
No, you have not done your workout for the day.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Working out is working out. Going up the steps is going up the steps. If you're going to work like doing your farm work or doing, your everyday activities. Those are your everyday activities. Working out is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Why?
So I think for me, the biggest differentiator between the two is getting exercise or training is geared towards getting your body to adapt to new forms of challenges. And what do I mean by that? If you're used to watering your plants twice a week and you've been doing that for 2 years, it probably doesn't challenge you as much anymore.
Yeah.
You go up and down your office every day, up the stairs, okay, fair and fine, well done, but it probably doesn't challenge you anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
However, if you are in the gym or if you are working out with friends at home, the type of training that we always talk about and that we apply gets progressively more challenging. It can be structured in such a way that it challenges you and has very, very specific outcomes. Be it losing a certain amount of weight after a couple of months,
or even gaining.
And by gaining we mean muscle, exactly, body mass, exactly. Very, very specific goals. And so the danger is those things become very passive, and it just becomes a part of everyday life, and it doesn't really do anything to your body.
No, it doesn't make any changes. So in the gym, what you can do is add your weight. You can increase your weight just by a fraction, even if it's like half a kg, or what we would call like a donut. If you're using a machine, you just put the donut as your extra weight, and then if you do that for some time, and then it gets too light, then you can add more weight to that. As opposed to, like you said, farming. If you're going to like water the same set of plants every day, then whatever movement that you're doing is consistent, and then you end up at a plateau. You're not challenging yourself to do anything.
Yeah. And I think the last thing I'll say very quickly is that training, again, be it in the gym or be it at home, forces you to understand how your body works. The way you challenge your muscles and when you feel it in certain areas, it's got carry over, if done properly, to helping you function better out there in life. You can water your garden, you can do your chores bent over in a very bad postural position, and you can get away with that for years. But that's not benefiting you. So it's important to understand that training, like what we are talking about and how we describe it, will help you understand your body better, improve your posture, improve your movement patterns better, and will help add to your quality of your life.